Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is what we're going to make today. It is a little pouch and it has a bookmark in it. Now I'm going to laminate this bookmark. I didn't when I was doing the video just because I needed to heat up my laminator. But I'm going to laminate this and then trim it and put it back in there and for the recipient. I've used all scrap papers on this. So drag out your scraps, make a bunch of these, sell them at craft fairs, give them to your friends, neighbors, whatever. If you know somebody that reads a lot, these are fantastic. But it takes very little paper and very little time. Alright, let's get into the project. You're going to need a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 7. You're going to put it on the 8.5 inch side, and we're going to score at 3 3/4 and at 7.5. And then you're going to turn it and you're going to score at 1/2 inch. Just like that. And that's all the scoring we're going to do, so we can put that away. Go ahead and fold your score lines. These are so cute, but they're such a good way to use up your scraps. So if you got a lot of scrap paper like I do, then this is a good way to use it up. Now I make sure that my fold, my single fold that doesn't have this little flap on it, is on the upper side. That just makes it, I don't know, makes it better for me when I start cutting this part off, but you can do it in any way that you want. If you want to do them the other way, that's fine. But we're going to cut this part right here away. So from this score line, I have to use my big scissors. From this score line across, we're going to cut that away. We don't need that part. And then just go ahead and cut away this little box right here. This little part. And I just take out a little bit of a wedge. Just makes it easier to fold in. Just like that. So that's what you've got left with. This is going to fold in. This is going to fold over. Just kind of like we made that one yesterday, only this is going to be a little bit different size. So you see, that's what we have so far. Now the reason I wanted to leave this one solid is because we're going to come down 4 inches from the top and make a little mark, and then we're going to join this score line right here with that mark. You can just put it in your trimmer and do this, or you can do like I'm doing and just draw a little line and then cut it off. It's just easier and quicker for me to draw a line and then just cut it. There we go. So that's going to be cut away. Now I'm going to take my little eraser because I got a little mark left right there. So that's what it's going to look like so far, but we need to get rid of this because we don't want that to show. So as we did yesterday in that one, we're going to draw a little line there. Now I'm not going to go at an angle with that, I'm just going to go straight across. So I just want to get that cut away, and then straight down on that score line. So then it will look like that. You'll have all of that cut away. Alright, before we go any further, we're going to go ahead and put our mat on the inside, and let me see which one is my inside mat. I think it's this one. All of this is scrap paper, believe it or not. This is scrap paper that I've just pulled from here and there, and we're going to use it up. So this mat for the inside is cut at 3.5 by 5. So we want to put that down. And that's just going to kind of center up. And it won't go all the way down, but that's fine because this part down here is not going to show anyway. As you can see, that's going to fold up like that. So let's go ahead and put our tape down here. So we're going to use some score tape. You can use regular glue if you want, it doesn't matter. You can use art glitter glue. And then I'm going to put a run of tape on this. On the outside. Don't put it on the inside. You want to put it on the outside. Go ahead and peel your backing off. And then you can stick that down. And then peel the backing off of that, and then lay this over. Just make sure that it's straight and stick that down. So now you've got that pocket. Then we're going to put a mat on this front side. This mat is cut at 6 inches by 2.5. So, but you know how we do. We're going to put this down in there, and we're going to trim that off. I'm going to push it as far as it'll go down in there. And then I'm just going to make a mark. And then I'll pull that out and trim that off. And I trim right on the inside of my line. That way my line is gone. I don't have to worry about erasing it. Let's see, I think we need to cut just a little bit more off. So instead of cutting off up here, I'm just going to trim a little bit off of this bottom down here. I could have done this before I glued this together and it would have come out a lot more even, but that's fine. We're going to get it this way anyway. See, fits perfect that way. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to use some art glitter glue on this because it's got this little point. I just want to make sure that I get it all glued down well. And I just wanted to say, while I'm doing this, welcome to all of our new subscribers. We've got quite a few lately. Thank you so much for subscribing. I hope you enjoy something that we do. And I invite you to go back and look at all of the videos that we've already put up. There's tons and tons on there. Some of them I have in a playlist and some of them I don't. But go back and look at all of those. See if you like any of those as well. Alright, that's what we have so far. And I think that's cute. Now you could do this back a different color if you want to. Doesn't matter. I'm just using up my scraps, as I said. Now, let's see. For our bookmark for the inside, we have cut a piece. And this can be a tag or a bookmark. I just know a lot of people that read and use bookmarks, so this is going to be a bookmark for mine. This is cut at 6 1/4 by 2 3/4, and then the top part is cut at 6 by 2.5. Now again, all of these measurements will be on my blog, so don't worry about writing anything down. You can go over, look at my blog, and get all of the information off of there. And sometimes it's a lot easier if you watch the video and look at the blog at the same time. That way you can kind of see the measurements and understand exactly what I'm talking about, because some of these things are a little bit hard to explain how they go on and how they cut and that kind of thing. Now I just had a little piece of that paper left. This piece is cut at 1 3/4 by 2.5, and we're just going to put that right down here on the bottom. And we're just going to put it right there. And then I have a little piece of ribbon that we're just going to run across right there at the top to just kind of give that a little break. And I'm just going to use some of my adhesive. No, I think I'm going to use some score tape across there. Usually score tape holds this ribbon a lot better. And then to keep this from fraying, I'm going to put a little bit of art glitter glue right there on the end. This dries clear, so all it'll do is help keep that from fraying on the ends. Now I've got some stamps. This is a rose stamp. Let me see if I can. I'm going to use this little stamp, this one, and then this that says just because. I'm sorry about the glare. That's the ones I'm going to use. And again, this is the Posies from FB Stamps. Florette Bloom made these, and I'll put her link below to her website. I'm also going to use some Distress Oxide in the Crack Pistachio. I'm going to use that to stamp these with because I don't want to color them. I'm just going to leave them as an outline. So I'm just going to stamp them down. Oh, look how pretty that is. And I'm going to mask this over here on the side because I want to go off with some of my stamps. Like that. And then I think we'll put another one right down here. Again, I'm going to mask this off. I'm just using sticky notes, but you could also use our masking tape. I'm just using some sticky notes because I had those out. So we're going to put that right there. Cute. And then, where's our other one? I'm going to use the little one and just stamp around in some places. And then right across here, we're just going to put just because. I love this ink color. And don't forget that we have our Distress inks are 30% off right now while they last. So go over and grab yours. They won't last long, I'm afraid. They have been going like crazy. So see, there's just because. Isn't that pretty? That stamp, that color is beautiful. And you could go ahead and color these in if you want to. I'm just going to leave it as is. I think that's pretty. And then we have these little pieces that we're going to put here on the front. Right there. And I just cut these out with my Spellbinder circle die, and I will put that link below as well. And on this, I'm just going to put thank you. There we go. Isn't that cute? I just love the oxide inks. To me, they stamp much clearer, a lot brighter than the others. Okay, while that is drying, we have a little bit of twine that's the similar color. So we're going to use some of this. And I'm just going to wrap around this about where we're going to put that little circle there. Tie a bow and then trim off the ends just a little bit. think we'll move the bow over this way, and then we'll put this right here. Alright, I'm going to put it up on some pop dots. And we'll stick that right there. And then our bookmark, and I'll probably go ahead and laminate this. I'm not going to laminate it right now because I would have to wait for my laminator to heat up. But I'll probably go ahead and laminate this so that they can use it over and over and it won't fray and that kind of thing. But that is all there is to this. It's all there is to making this bookmark slash card. And I think they're cute. They'll be very useful. I love my bookmarks. I've got a ton of them and I love them. I use all of them in my books over and over and over again. Alright guys, let's see. I think we do need to put a piece of bling on here, don't you? Yep, we have to have bling. There's no way that I can make a project without some bling. So let's use this little piece right here. It has just a little bit of gold and then some of that same color in there. I'll just put that right there. There we go. Alright, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this project. Drag out all of your scraps as I have and get to making a ton of these. These again would be really good for craft fairs. Make your bookmarks. Let them know that this is a bookmark that they can take out, and then this is also a card. But make a lot of these for craft fairs and sell them. I have done this before and they sell very, very well. Alright guys, we will talk to you later. If you like this type projects, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and when that little bell pops up, click that bell so that you'll be notified when we put up a new video. Don't forget, all the links will be below. If you can't see everything, just click that little thing that says show more or that arrow up here on the right hand side if you're on a cell phone. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.